In this video, I'm going to help you solve the problem, why is your yo-yo leaning? Leaning is a big problem because it kills the spin on your yo-yo and it just makes you feel like something's wrong. And so there's really only 3 problems that would cause a yo-yo to lean, and 2 of them are really common. One of them is very uncommon, and so we'll get to that. But if you are trying to figure out how to get your yo-yo to stop leaning, that most likely means that you're getting serious about yo-yoing. And so before you do anything, I would recommend that you download our free app that is basically available on all of your devices. It's our Yo-Yo Tricks Level Up app. And on that, we've taught over 350 tricks. All the tricks are put in order, so it's easy to figure out where you can go. And you can also keep track of your progress. And so that makes it a whole lot more fun. And as you keep track, you level up. But let's get right to it. So what is the real reason why your yo-yo leans? Well, a lot of people, they want to blame the yo-yo. But as a matter of fact, it's almost never the yo-yo's fault. Even if your yo-yo was wildly unbalanced, just the physics of it would not cause the yo-yo to lean. And that's actually a good thing because that means that the power is within you to solve this problem. So what's the most common reason why the yo-yo is leaning? Actually, it's just your throw. The fact of the matter is that even though it might seem like you're throwing the yo-yo straight, if your hand is even just a little bit crooked as you throw the yo-yo, then that is naturally going to cause the yo-yo to lean. If you're holding the yo-yo like this when you throw it, then you can see the yo-yo sleeps at exactly that angle, and you can see it does not sleep for very long. So the first thing that you want to do if you want to solve the lean is you want to make sure that you have a very, very straight throw. Now we do have other videos where we teach you how to throw in more detail, but I'll give you a real quick overview here. First of all, you do want the yo-yo to be on your middle finger, which is called the yo-yo finger. And then as you hold the yo-yo in your hand, you want the string to be going from your finger over the top of the yo-yo like this. And as long as the string is going like that, that means the yo-yo can roll off your hand very smoothly. Now, once you have the yo-yo in your hand right, now you need to get your throw properly aligned. And so usually what I think about is I want to align my shoulder with my elbow with my wrist. And all of those things are important. But even more important than that is you want to make sure that your hand is perfectly flat as you release the yo-yo. The more crooked your hand is as you release it, the more likely the yo-yo is to lean. And so even if the rest of your throw is a little bit off, if your hand is flat, then the yo-yo is still going to sleep relatively straight. And so what I would do is if your yo-yo is constantly leaning, I would just kind of pause your hand and see, oh, is it at a little bit of an angle? That might be what is causing the problem. Now, the second thing that could cause your yo-yo to lean is that yo-yos tend to lean more when they're not spinning as quickly. And there's actually 2 causes for this. One, you might not be throwing the yo-yo hard enough. And so if you're not throwing the yo-yo like this, if you're just dropping it like this, the yo-yo's not going to be spinning very fast, and so that could cause it to lean. But also, even if you feel like you're throwing it really, really hard, you might not actually be getting a lot of power into the yo-yo. Let me show you what that might look like. Let's say that you're really moving fast, but then you just kind of release the yo-yo at the end. There's all sorts of reasons why your throw might not be strong enough to get a good spin. One reason might be is that your string is just too long. And if your string is too long, then you kind of you want to be gentle about it because you got to raise your hand up right at the end. And so you probably want to cut your string and adjust it for your height, and that way you can get as much power out of your throw. And of course, we do have another video that teaches you how to do that. That is a huge part of this, so you definitely want to check that out. Now, the other reason besides just your throw why your yo-yo might not be spinning long enough is you might have a yo-yo that actually can't spin that long. If you bought your yo-yo in a store, chances are it's not a ball-bearing yo-yo like the Sage yo-yo that I'm using here or the Fizz yo-yo that we also recommend for beginners. If you just got it in a store, chances are it might only be able to sleep for like 10 seconds even with a perfect throw. And so even if your throw is pretty straight, if you have one of these yo-yos, in about 2 to 3 seconds, the yo-yo is going to start to twist and lean because it doesn't have the force to keep itself straight. And so if you're getting serious about learning how to yo-yo, the second thing that you might want to think about is just investing in a better yo-yo, a yo-yo that has ball bearings. And so the Sage, which is one of the yo-yos that we recommend for new players, it's got a lot of great features that make yo-yoing easier. First of all, it's got a ball bearing so it can sleep a lot longer. Second, you can actually take the yo-yo apart, and that allows you to get knots out, which is a huge, huge problem if your yo-yo, if you can't take it apart, it's really difficult to get those knots out. And then third, if you get your yo-yo from a legitimate yo-yo store and not just from any store that you might go to, you can also get extra string. And so replacing the string will allow your yo-yo to last a lot longer. And so those are just different things to consider. Now, the other thing, and this is the less common case for what might make a yo-yo tilt, is if your string has a lot of string tension in it. And so what do I mean by that? Well, that's what a lot of new players call spaghetti string. It's when the string gets all twisted like this. Now, if you have a yo-yo that can sleep a very, very long time, like over a minute, then actually the string tension in the yo-yo can cause it to lean. And what's kind of cool about this is you can actually adjust the string tension as the yo-yo's sleeping, and that will cause the yo-yo to either lean a little bit more or it can correct the lean. And so we actually have a whole video about, we just call it Why Won't My Yo-Yo Sleep Longer, where we get into this exact method so that you can get your yo-yo, if it's the right type of yo-yo, to sleep 2, 3, even 10 minutes long just by adjusting the string tension after you throw it. And so again, these are pretty much all the reasons why your yo-yo might lean. And so if you're having that problem, just try out each one, see if you can figure out what the problem is. If you want to get better at yo-yoing, definitely get our free Yo-Yo Tricks Level Up app, and that'll help you go as far and as fast as possible.